Again, folks, these calls to ban smacking. I have said something about it on here before, but many of you won't have seen it, and many of you won't agree with my views, I don't suppose. I believe they banned it in Wales and Scotland. At the moment, in England and Northern Ireland, it isn't yet banned. But I think it's going to happen. The do-gooders are going to win in the end. Again, when I say it that way, you'll know, I suppose, where I'm coming from. I just do feel it's up to a parent, really. I really do. I think there's certain things that are down to a parent. And I don't agree with beating children. I don't agree with abusing children in any way, shape or form. But I do think sometimes, even if it's really, 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 really rare, smacking a child might have the desired effect. Especially maybe if you've had a child over 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years and never smacked the child. If at one time you drove to do it, I think it'll really shake the child up, make them think, they've never done that before. What have I done wrong? What I've done wrong must be really bad. I won't do that again. But that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. There was something on the TV again the other day where they're saying children shouldn't be let into schools unless they're potty trained. Well, again, that's something that's up to the parents. I mean, I cannot believe any parents cannot train their own kiddies. They potty train them. I can't at all. I mean, I'm when I say this, don't take this out of context, folks. It's like training a puppy like a dog. You've got to potty train a dog, if you like, and train them not to pee in the house and pee outside. And it takes a while to do, whatever else, but as long as you've got half a brain on you and you do it properly and you want to get to the desired goal, it's no hardship, it's no problem. It isn't with training a child. Anybody can stop a kiddie wetting when they shouldn't do. You've just got to train them, and that's all you do. And that's part of parenting. And for me, smacking can be as well. It doesn't have to be. If you can get away, obviously, without ever smacking the child, all well and good, great. As long as you bring the child up well, and the child doesn't suffer from. No, that's the wrong word. You know what I mean, anyway. If the child doesn't have to go through a smacking phase, yet still turns out great because the parents have brought him up great, all the better. Great. But I do think a parent should be allowed to bring a child up the way they see fit. That is, if their aim is to bring the child up and bring the child up well. As I say, I'm not for beating up on kiddies or whatsoever, or abusing kiddies. That isn't the way at all. But I do believe we're taking away the rights of parents to be parents, and I'm not sure I agree with that. A lot won't agree with me, but that's just me. And I am one of those that I do the old, it didn't do me any harm. And it didn't really, because I got smacked. I know you'd find it hard to believe. You think I'm all clean and green and the nicest person in the world. And I can be, but I'm not. And I did things wrong as a kid, don't worry about that. I pushed the boundaries wherever I could. Much more than my kids have done, I'll tell you that for nothing. There's plenty of things I've done that I'm probably not over proud of. The kids don't know what they are, thankfully.